I'm always on the lookout for new ways to incorporate tofu into my diet, and this quick and simple Soba-Noodle Bowl is just the ticket. So simple, so easy. Let's get started. I've got a pot of boiling water here. To that, I'm adding 12 ounces of soba noodles. So soba noodles are made with buckwheat flour, which isn't even technically a grain, it's a grass. So this is a really great gluten-free option if you are trying to watch that. This is going to cook for about 4 minutes. So while this is going, let's steam some asparagus. I've got a pan up on high heat. To it, add 1 teaspoon of toasted sesame oil. I have 2 tablespoons of julienne fresh ginger. Shake here, and 1 bunch of asparagus that I've already trimmed. And you want to kind of arrange this in an even layer if possible. I'm going to add 1 cup of water. And wait for this to come up to a simmer, which it looks like we already are up. So give this a cover. These are going to steam until they're just crisp tender, which is about 3 minutes or so. Let's work on the delicious, delicious dressing. I'm going to start by juicing 3 limes. I'm shooting for about a 1/4 cup of juice here. These are kind of tiny guys. This is just a really quick, nutritious noodle dish you can have on the table in no time. Way better than takeout. And it only requires a handful of ingredients. So some of my favorite things in cooking. All right, 1/4 cup. To that, I have 3 tablespoons of reduced sodium soy sauce. You can also use tamari if you're wanting to stay away from gluten. I have 4 teaspoons of chili sauce. This is gonna add a nice amount of heat. 4 teaspoons of honey. You can also use light brown sugar here. I prefer the mellow flavor of honey. And another 1/2 teaspoon of toasted sesame oil. And that is it. This is our delicious, delicious dressing ready to go. Give it a taste. Ooh, that's got some kick. It's good. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes. Let's check on our asparagus. Ooh, pretty, pretty. I did forget to season these bad boys, so let's just do that right now. Nice and bright green. So let's just transfer these to the board. Let them chill slightly till you can handle them. Gorgeous. But we're not going to let this flavorful cooking liquid go to waste. To that, add 1 pound of silken tofu. We're gonna cover this and let this heat up for about 5 minutes or so. So while the tofu is heating, let's drain the noodles. To cool these down pretty quick, I'm just rinsing them under lots of cold water. This will also help them from sticking together. All right. Make sure they're nice and drained. All right, and we return. So I'm gonna toss these immediately with a 1/4 cup of this dressing. Measure. That's good. Give them a toss. The buckwheat really has a nice, characteristic, nutty flavor. Make sure everything is nice and coated. Okay, so let's slice up the asparagus into pretty good sized pieces on the bias. That looks great. Okay, I'm gonna save a few pieces for garnish. And the rest will get added. It's kind of big. All right, let's check on the tofu here. Looks good. The idea here is to just heat it until it's warm throughout. and kind of infused in this really flavorful ginger liquid. One of the things I love about tofu is that it is a complete protein. That means it contains all essential amino acids, similar to quinoa. So this is a really, really great plant-based source of protein. I also really love the texture of the silken tofu because it's so tender and luscious and rich. If you're new to tofu, this is a great gateway variety. We'll let that hang out there. Toss these guys. All right, let's get plating. Let's take out a good amount of noodles. So this is something that tastes great room temperature. I think this also tastes really great chilled. So if you have this for dinner one night, you can just stow the leftovers, have a really, really great lunch the next day. Let's grab some asparagus. All right, so to serve silken tofu, all you really need is a spoon. It's so tender and wonderful. Maybe another little scoop. Gorgeous. Maybe a little bit of this liquid. All right, for finishing touch, a little bit more of our flavorful dressing. Yum, yum. Some toasted sesame seeds. And some fresh cilantro leaves. This looks good. Let's try. Oh, that's really, really good. Super flavorful. This came together in no time. Can't wait for you guys to enjoy this gluten-free bowl. Want more healthy recipes like this? Don't forget to like and subscribe.